Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Dead Space 3. Chapter 14 starts a stretch of the game that I consider to be absolutely fucking awesome. Maybe that's just my memory being a bit hazy, but I think we have the best parts of the game ahead of us.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night.
Oh, shit.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
I see a ground room. I'll shoot directions to your rig. We'll meet at the facility.
Between night finally falling over Tau Volantis and this facility that's coming up, which I think is way more intricate in detail than some of the indoor places we've been so far, I love the aesthetic that we are tumbling into. Oh, I think you wanted to be set down here. Well, you want to be set down... Oh, you got buried in the snow. You want to be set down a little bit further back in this alcove, but... Actually, wasn't expecting that. I'm not even sure what's back here. This is just a little off the beaten path, so there might be something good out here. Oh, hello. By the way, I'm just going to apologize in advance if you hear a slight background hum. This is just one of those days where I cannot record without my air on, because my recording layer is hidden deep underground in a volcano. In retrospect, it may have been a bad plan to build it down here, but hey. It is very, very hot. And there were a couple crates back here. Small cache of supplies. Whoops, no, we wanted to set Valorfax down. May have barely made up for some of the ammo we used to fight off all the enhanced slashers. And yeah, it's about that time of the game where most of the Necromorphs that we're running into now are going to be enhanced variations. You can tell because they have a more of a sheen to their skin, and they're also a lot darker in color. Oh, and when they start throwing in some of the green lighting around here and the auroras and stuff, I know what's coming, and I know it's so good. I'm excited. This is not going to make sense for a little while, but green is the color that I kind of associate with this game, and there's one particular location that I really like coming up, and that's probably the reason. Like, green is the aesthetic of this game where it starts to get good. This bluish green. When you see the facility and the lighting change, it starts looking like this, you know you're in the right neighborhood.
Heads up. Looks like Danica's had time to regroup.
Damn it. How do we find Rosetta if she's been dead for 200 years?
Wait a minute. There. Rosetta lab. It's here.
Perfect. Send me the coordinates. Now let's hope Danica doesn't find us before we can build this codex.
We actually haven't had to do one of these in a long time. There are very few of these in general in Dead Space 3. Here we go. God damn, am I still running into this problem? There are way too many small med packs. Oh shit. Oh, these are not what I thought they were. Shit. I walked into that. I heard them rustling around after they passed the doorway, and I thought they were the ones that were gonna burrow into someone's neck cavity and reanimate them. So I walked into the ambush just a little bit. Was a nice shot. Oh, hello. One more. You know, despite these ones having the armored knee pads, they don't actually take, all that much to blow their legs out. Okay, we have to deal with this and get the heavy standard frame. Well, look, we actually did take at least one hit during that fight. Oh, more. Just some feeders, not feeders, fodder. Okay, you're good and dealt with. No, I don't think we're gonna get jumped one more time while we're sitting at the bench. Got a couple of things to deposit. Just make some damn room. Oh my god, that's way too many small med packs. It's way too many. It's a spooky amount of small med packs. It's spooky that I think I just popped that plosive. Like, doesn't this just feel better visually, aesthetically? More like a homecoming? It's a lot more traditional in here. There's more like graffiti all over the walls, markers scrawl all over the place. For Dead Space, that feels like home. God, what's the lighting in this place? It's so good and it's so spooky. And it gives them more room to work with. I talked about this last time, to set up places to ambush you from. Because of how intricate this place is.
Wow, so this is Rosetta's lab, huh?
Oh, finally. And this is an assembly station, according to the controls.
So we're here to assemble a codex. That makes sense.
No. According to this, we're here to assemble Rosetta. They cut her into pieces? Oh my god.
Fuck this day. They sliced her up. Why?
I don't know. But some of the pieces are already in the assembly. I think I see another piece over there.
So you got a good look at it. Do any of those parts look human to you?
Well, there should be a receptacle that feeds that into the lab's cataloging system. Yep, over there.
Okay, let me see if I can figure it out.
Do these look like the parts of a sliced up, dissected human?
Great. Okay, I'll see if I can route that to the assembly station. Hold on. So, according to the records, there are 4 more pieces. They were checked out of storage by Dr. Serrano. Well, there are 3 buildings in the facility, so if there are more pieces, they're either in one or all of them.
Most of the doors were locked down from what I could see.
Yeah, well, you're in luck. Look what I found, a security pass. You want to give it a shot?
Hey, why not?
Wait, do I have to go get it? Oh, I think I might have to go get it. I thought she was just gonna unlock the doors from her console. Yeah, there it is.
Great, thanks. Find out what you can about how assembling Rosetta will create a codex. I'll explore the labs and cover the rest of Rosetta slabs.
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
And now it makes a lot more sense why it's called Rosetta. It would be a little bit on the nose if it just happened to be a Dr. Rosetta.
It looks like there are 3 primary buildings in this facility. The one we're in now is biology. There's one for paleontology and one for geological studies.
Which one should I check out first?
It doesn't matter. Just be careful.
Why? You think there's something out there that wants to eat me?
That's not funny.
I know. Isaac out.
Oh, and look who it is. Good old friends, the cysts and the corruption. See, it feels like home. Like a nasty, stinky, disgusting home. Filthy, pus-filled home. Like I was saying, like, makes more sense that's called Rosetta now. It's not named for Dr. Rosetta,
There's nasty growth everywhere in here. It's blocking some of the doorways.
Is it organic? It says here there's a sterilization system that can destroy organic matter in case of a containment breach.
I'll check it out.
The researchers named it Rosetta, probably after the Rosetta Stone. The gas pump is offline, we cannot deploy gas. So we're gonna have to venture further into the facility, into the biology lab, in order to get the gas flowing to take care of all of the necrotic corruption. What do we got here? In the event of containment failure, sterilization gas must be administered. Gas is real fucking dangerous. It's corrosive. Don't get caught up in it. It sucks. It's a bad time. It's hard times. Oh, hello. Really, in the elevator. I forgot about this. Shit, yep, and they're enhanced. God, this is actually really good. How did I forget this? Whoa. It's so claustrophobic, too. Like, even once you get out of the elevator, they're bearing right down on you. Okay, so we have another one of these voltage balancing puzzles. Should be there and there. Easy peasy. And that should... Christ. Oh, one behind me too? Damn. I didn't have the force gun out, so... Didn't have my good get off me button. Well, sure. Yeah, okay, this is gonna have to... work. Okay, you're still kind of a problem, but you're not enhanced, so... No big deal. This might sound odd, but there's... Okay, so there's an intangible quality to this place that really reminds me of the lab inside of the island section of RE4, like near the last third of RE4. It's... Partially, it's the tonal and the aesthetic shift. Part of it's down to atmosphere. Part of it is where it's placed and the pacing that led us here. It's just so good. But it reminds me a lot of that. God, these ones are fucking annoying. I feel it's where they really start to stretch their creative muscles.
Sterilization sequence.
You just have to wait while the Satan gas does its thing. It looks like really poorly rendered fire out there. Like the worst fire imaginable. Which is not all that far off the mark, because if you step out into it, Isaac will catch fire. It's third-degree burn gas. Oh, and this is picturesque and lovely.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. I now realize why the alien machine was rejecting our codex. The instructions were being garbled by the second set of DNA. The aberration. We found a new specimen today. A pure and intact specimen. Its DNA is completely pristine, and I have high hopes that this is the breakthrough we were looking for.
Look at that. This feels like Dead Space, right? Oh, and welcome back to the Guardian. Unfortunately, we have no explosive canisters, which were our main means of dealing with these in Dead Space 1 and 2. So we just have to shoot each one of the tendrils off manually. I think that one is still hanging on. Holy shit. God damn, really? Chill, tranquilo. Tranquilo. But here's one more slab, and that thing, as usual, they usually drop something quite valuable. That one dropped a shitload of tungsten. Use slab number 1. We're being real cavalier about that. About this invaluable piece of the codex, this specimen, which Serrano's log seems to have confirmed is definitely alien. You know, normally I really don't like these sections where you're carrying something and you have and you get like so swarmed that you have to drop it, fire at whatever is attacking you, pick it back up, move forward, drop it again, that kind of stop-start. This is fine. This is fine. Oh shit, that's not fine. Bad reload. This is fine because this is just one long ambush. But the absolute best version of this ever is the lab at the end of Remake, where you have the glycerin compound, and it's not about like red light, green light. Pick it up, put it down. It's just moving about super carefully and navigating all the insects and shit in the lab, because the compound will explode if you start running or if you start getting attacked. That's the best version of this ever. This is alright though. There's still more, holy hell. He seemed to take that first javelin to the knee remarkably well. Gotta say. Did not mind that very much. I think you're... Yeah, you're out of there. Now I think we're okay to move this across to the conveyor. Looks like a dumbwaiter.
I found another piece of Rosetta. I'm sending it your way.
Which piece is it?
It's hard to tell from the cross-section, but it doesn't look like anything I recognize.
Okay, I'll get it prepped when it arrives.
Oh, wrong way. I think you can tackle this in any order you want, but I'm just following the navigator. No? What did I miss? Over here? Oh, I forgot the elevator was here. I thought the lift was in the next room. Like, damn, I just kept running by it. Hear very, very slight whispers, it sounds like, in the mix. There it is. So get a look at these. We haven't seen these in a good long while, and they got a little bit of a makeover. Fuckers. And there's an enhanced slasher right behind me. Shit. That's another one. You gotta just go. Oh, you're body blocking me. The thing that I was talking about was a spitter. We haven't seen those in a super long time. I think they're the only ones in the base game of Dead Space 3. They are more disfigured and gross looking than ever. Remember, they're the female versions of the slashers. They look rad now.
Testing. Testing. Hello, Isaac. I know you're out there. Calling around. You probably think I'm an overzealous crusader. I'm mindlessly following the whim of an angry god. It's an easy conclusion to draw, and I don't fault you for it, but you may be surprised to know that I'm a man of science. A man of fact and reason. Cause and effect. And soon, you'll understand that I'm right. About everything.
Optional mission to go into the Reaper barracks. Not really anything we're going to concern ourselves with. Explosive module, that's not bad. I think we may have already had one of those, but if we want to affix that to another gun, like multiple guns with the explosive module, that could come in handy. Yeah, that wasn't the most lucrative torque bar room. Need to get out of this suit. Oh shit, this room. So I'm gonna get myself into a corner, because there's no stealthing your way around all the feeders in this room. You just get swarmed by them. It's so unsettling how gaunt these things are. And of course, most of these ones are enhanced. Okay, this is really bad. I need to buy myself some space. I hate how long this QTE is. It sucks. Like, it's vicious, but it's just way too long. Okay. Corner to corner. At least you, if you back yourself into a corner, you can really only give yourself 2 ways for them to come at you. I know there's some behind me right now, but... God, we're still going. I think we can just clean them up now. Whew! Like, the sheer number there gets overwhelming. But that is a lot of stuff to pick up. They don't really drop proportionally less stuff just because an individual feeder is so much more frail than like your average slasher or whatever. Oh my god, are you ready for the most puzzle-ass puzzle ever? Hey, let's make sure there's nothing around here. Okay, so... we have to make the slits here align vertically so we can pass the Rosetta slab to the other side. The left console rotates the left and middle piece. The right console rotates the right and also the middle piece. They only spin a set number of degrees each. Now there's a trick to this to make it really easy. If you spin the right side 5 times, like so, then you come over to the left and you spin the left side 5 times, 3, 4, 5, it just works. Otherwise, it might take a little bit longer. There's a handy little trick. We pick it up from this side. And where was the we have another puzzle-ass puzzle. Once we get all of these things back to Ellie.
Another one coming your way.
Isaac, these slices, are you sure this is Rosetta?
Only one way to find out. Let's keep going.
Why the fuck would I be sure?
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It is well known that the surface of all markers contain glyphs. No one is entirely sure what they mean, but they exist as a distinct language we attribute to the markers' creators. However, our deep dig teams are reporting the discovery of another set of glyphs, a new set, found on the structures we've uncovered below the planet's icy crust. I've ordered several artifacts sent up for closer inspection. If this is what I think it is, it could change everything.
It's funny. There's a dramatic irony, I guess, for Isaac, finding out that 200 years ago the colonists discovered exactly what we know now.
A little trivia, Isaac, to put things in perspective.
Accusation failure.
The original marker, the black marker found on Earth, predates the rise of mankind. Are you listening to this? Fact. The marker exerts a field of influence that guides and grows biological organisms, evolving them over time towards some greater purpose. You see where this is going?
Yeah, we actually knew about that already. That the markers guide evolution of life on the planets that they land on towards intelligence so that they can go and build more markers. They're self-propagating in that way. Remember the marker that landed on Earth was also the one that wiped the dinosaurs out. It came on that comet. It's my favorite fucking detail ever. Okay, so gas is now blocking that off. Forget where to go from here. Am I dead? I died of searing gas pain. Okay, let's not fucking whoopsie-daisy that again. It didn't look like the gas was spreading, so I was taking my time lollygagging, looking for my exit route. Of course, I just want to come back in the fucking non-toxic gas chamber. Fucking asshole I am. Hey guys, I know this trick to make this kind of slightly annoying puzzle look really, really easy. I'm gonna go die in searing gas now. Oh, fuck. Holy hell. It's just a sea of tiny med packs. Also, we're gonna craft a couple of ammo clips. You can do that with your spare scrap metal. I think it takes some other components to make more complex items. Or more valuable items, I should say, but that is perfectly suitable to get us through the rest of this. You can also recycle things in your safe, so if I ever get really hard up for resources, I can just recycle some of the many, many med packs in my safe and get some resources that way. Ah, yeah, this room. So there's... The thing about this room is the receptacle is up the stairs and on the left, I believe. And And it does look like you can stealth past. However, I'm like 99% sure this dude is playing possum. Most certainly was. And as soon as he screams, it alerts the rest of them, and the fight begins. This is a really, really good combat sequence, by the way. That trick alone makes this whole sequence worth it. Because you get so preoccupied with the idea of, oh, finally, another opportunity to stealth by these guys, and we haven't had that in a long time, that you forget that sometimes they just play possum on you. Okay, this should be okay. Take little pot shots from him, but really the two things that mess you up, getting hit by a lot at once or just getting grappled in the QTE. Getting like jabbed out though, it's not that bad. Plus I think if we come up here, yeah, this is really solid choke point. Are you starting to see what I mean now when I say this portion of the game feels a lot better? Like they start controlling the environment to set up better combat situations and better ambushes and stuff like that. Better sequences. It feels oh, damn, the receptacle wasn't even up here. We would have still had to pass up here anyway. But it feels a lot more well-planned and well thought out, starting from around chapter 14. Which isn't to say that the first 13 chapters are bad, but they are definitely, like, less good.
Dr. Earl Serrano, status update. It appears that all the specimens share some common features that are quite surprising. Gills, along with what I presume are swim bladders and collapsible fins. This is quite improbable for a frozen wasteland, unless it was not always frozen. I now believe that it was once a vast liquid ocean, and that a single, sudden event caused a flash freeze, trapping everything in the ice.
So, quick recap. These things were aquatic life forms, and this planet was once an ocean.
Ah, I see it.
And it was flash frozen. It was an entirely oceanic planet. And this icy wasteland we come to today, that we know as Tau Volantis, at some point something flash froze the planet. Haven't seen pregnants in a good long while either. That makes that moment where there are just two of them waiting behind the door, like the regenerator in a factory at the end of RE4. Oh, really, really solid. You aren't expecting that because you haven't seen them in so long. And it makes you more likely to panic fire and shoot them in the stomach. Notice that the reticle is trained directly over their stomachs, or like near their chest, as soon as the door opens. So if you panic fire the moment you see something, you're going to shoot them in the chest, and everything inside their bellies comes swarming out. Well thought out, well placed encounters. Like, there's really good, solid combat encounter design right now. And that strength was sort of missing for a lot of what led up to this. But they kind of re-find their grasp on it here.
Keep scanning.
Crap. Danik's gunships are patrolling the area.
Oh god, don't let them see you.
I don't think there's any reason to go back there, unless I just want to hang out behind the door until the spotlight from the gunship passes over. I don't think that can hurt. So we still have a fair chunk of Chapter 14 left to go. But we've got revelation about Rosetta, and the planet itself, and the alien indigenous species. These revelations are not what I thought they were. The actual thing that I'm thinking of is at the very end of this chapter / beginning of chapter 15. So if I misled you at the end of the last episode saying that what's coming up is my favorite revelation in the entire series, sorry about that. Baraka. But hey, we got good shit going on. And the plot is finally really moving forward. Plus, we're getting reintroduced and introduced to a lot of good shit, like the Twitchers here. They're back, and I'm so happy about that. They're so... Oh. Crap. Oh, God. They're still stupidly fast and aggressive. Like, unlike, how they were in 1 and 2, they don't give you any breathing room now if they start hitting you. They will just order. If you let them. Like, you have to get them off your back ASAP. Oh, shit. I don't want to be sandwiched between two of them. And even once you've taken the legs out, they can move around so swiftly with just their forearms. God, I love those things so much. These are the Necromorphs, you might remember, that got messed up by people who were holding stasis packs. So they have that twitchy teleportation shit going on. Appropriately named Twitchers. I'm so happy we got to the sick part of the game finally. I think there's now, like, from here on out, more justification to my argument that Dead Space 3 is actually pretty fucking good. One through 13 are certainly solid, with glimpses of great. 14 onwards is just straight up, like, no qualifiers necessary, really goddamn good. Oh, I'm so happy, man. And I think when I remember what I like about Dead Space 3, my memory is heavily skewed towards the contents of these chapters. Because, like, that's what I remember the most. While I was going on before about the color green, just color memory. Because I associate so much of the good stuff in Dead Space 3 with certain areas with that lighting scheme. And some of the places that we've been so far. And look at this fucking arrangement. We know what this means. They're being awfully passive right now, though. Which, for Dead Space 3 stalkers, I'm not accustomed to. There's something really prominent in the audio mix that you could hear. And I really am not sure that this happens for any other Necromorphs except these, but you can hear Isaac's heart racing a mile a minute, like a hummingbird. Oh, hell. They're really not... They don't really want to cross this threshold without provocation. Almost got two at once, though. I'm not a super big fan of playing this waiting game with them right now. So I think I'm just going to that elevator. Maybe I can make it. Maybe I can just go up. You are gonna try. Oh, hello? What? Where? Woo, okay. I'm gonna have to leave them behind. Isaac's heart is still just pounding out of his chest. It's a little bit harder to notice, but you can also hear him really raggedly breathing. Not done yet, though. Ice Cube maze. Shit. Oh, is that what they're doing? The ones from below, I think, are now burrowing out of the snow at me. Because I skipped them before. Also, there's definitely 2 music tracks playing at once here. Jesus. Yeah, the music's freaking out a little bit. The music is going nuts because I skipped the fight below. So they're doubling up on some of the audio. That's a bug. Notice a couple of those audio hiccups here and there. The absolute worst was the scene with Danik in the Nexus when the music cut out. There definitely should have been music there. Oh man, a chapter with both Twitchers and Stalkers. I'm on cloud 9. These are my 2 favorite Necromorphs. There we go. I'm not waiting for you anymore. Get the fuck over here. Had to hunt that one down. I'm fairly sure there are no more left. So yeah, the music playing now is the original track. Oh. As soon as... It's based on the area, so as soon as you cross into that area again, the music just instantly goes back to that big sting. Oh, that's kind of silly.
Fact, Isaac, as you can personally attest, man is naturally compelled to create red markers, duplicates made in the image of the original. They are as much a part of us as the planet that birthed us, perhaps even more so. We must all act our part in the natural evolution of the universe, Isaac. Something you seem rather reluctant to accept.
Isaac. What do you want, Isaac? We have to do the will of the... Oh, Velarfax! Crawl back in there! Get in your home. We have to do the will of the markers, Isaac. Sorry, Danik just got some real weird voice direction there. I think we're good. Nope, that's gonna take up space until we slot it back into the bench, wherever it goes. Oh shit, do I have tungsten torque bar on me? I think I may have used my last one up. Well, there's a bench right near here anyway. Ah, fuck me. Well, we're just gonna go make one real quick. Actually, let's make 2. Let's always have at least 2 on us at a time. And that gives us a chance to get that, the upgrade ship out in the inventory. I really don't think it should stay in the inventory once you pick it up. Just like weapon parts. Because they automatically get sent to the bench once you rest there. They're treated differently than both supplies, which take up no inventory space, and your normal restorative and ammo resources. So odd. I'm literally just whinging because I never have enough inventory space in this game. Okay, so there is the Rosetta stone receptacle. On this thing, we just have to move around with kinesis so that we can dodge these very deadly lasers. Oh, come on. This is being finicky. And once again, we are just gonna toss this motherfucker. I don't think the lasers can actually cut it. I think it would be very funny if you got game over, if they did. if it did come in contact with the lasers. Oh, that's the sound I heard. They're infesting some soldiers. Yeah. Oh, right. Damn it. What am I doing? I have to shoot these ones in the head. Instinct. The instinct is to go for limbs. Oh, and now that laser is obscuring my view of their heads. Oh shit, they aren't getting up. They're just shooting from the ground. Shit. I just had to figure out where the heads were based on where the muzzle flash was coming from. Huh, come on, move. Again, we've been very cavalier with tossing these very important specimen dishes around, like these giant auger plates.
Okay, that's the last one.
Great. Are you headed back now?
Yep. Be there soon.
Oh fuck, laser saw the specimen in half, now we can't stop the necromorphs. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I thought I heard a missile whistling by. We're not running into RPG dudes already, are we? Okay, now we're okay.
Give up, Isaac. You're not getting out of there alive.
Shut up, Danik!
Dropping some bullshit off is fine. We're doing good on ammo, so we don't have to craft any more. Oh no, the scavenger bots just came back. Well, they're gonna have to rest there for a minute. I'm on a mission now. We're so close. We are so damn close to this moment that I've been waiting for. So close now. Fortunately, it might not fit in this episode because we have gone... How long have we gone? Oh shit, 45 minutes. Well... Yeah, I don't think that one's gonna fit in this episode. So this really isn't telling us anything new, except it's repeating what we learned from the audio log left by Dr. Serrano. That the planet underwent an ice age in a single day. It flash froze. The only new detail there is they found a cavern beneath the ice.
How do we know this is even gonna work? Did you find out how they make the codex from all this?
Yeah. It looks like they use magnetomic forensic neurology, which produces the data stream stored in the codex. They lifted the code from the machine right out of her brain.
Well, that sounds familiar. At least they didn't poke her eye out. I'll be there soon.
That's kind of wistful and nostalgic from Isaac about the fucking horrific eye poke machine and everything that went down in Dead Space 2. You guys said that playfully. Y'all are still poking around here. Holy shit. We collided in midair. I don't think they'll chase me this far back, though. I was right about that.
Isaac, one final fact for you to ponder as you recklessly pursue your own destruction. Were it not for the tampering of EarthGov or these long-dead researchers or you, humanity would have painlessly transcended to our ultimate end, our predestined rebirth. Now, what purpose does all this conversation have to serve? Well, the next time we see each other, and I shoot you in the face, you will understand why.
I can respect the bluntness of that statement. We have all the Rosetta slabs. We just have to make it back to Ellie now.
Initiating decontamination. Please hold still.
And...
All right, let's hope we can figure this thing out before Danik finds us.
It's simple. Leg bones connected to... Well, you know, whatever the hell that is.
We're gonna deal with that next time. And I promise right after we do that, something good's coming. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.